we shall remain patriotic. So mine is just to moderate this session before the AGM. This is a very big day because we shall be launching the core banking system. I wish to begin by informing us that the Sacco was registered on 14th December 1979, and we operated manually until the year 2008 when we procured and installed the system that has been working before this one. I wish to point out that it has served us very well for 17 years, but with advancement in technology, it became apparent that there was need to migrate to a more versatile, efficient, and web-based financial system. And the process of procuring this began in the year 2022. Having concluded the procurement process, the bid was awarded to Centrino Technologies late last year, and we held a kickoff meeting on the 17th December 2024. And during this meeting, the implementation program was agreed on. I am privileged to have chaired the team that implemented this project, and I am delighted to report that the implementation went on very smoothly, with all the scheduled activities being completed as planned. The migration to this new system was done on the 7th and 8th March 2025, and then the system has served us very well. With this brief, I will be calling upon the chairman later on, who will give us a more comprehensive detail about the new core banking system. Today we've been joined by some of our partners, and I wish to, before I invite the partners, somebody who will stand to benefit most in the implementation of this new core banking system. One of the main users is the CEO, and I wish to invite him to make his remarks. Karibu, Bwana CEO. Let's welcome him.
Ceremony. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yes, let me take this opportunity to thank the Almighty Father, having given us enough life kutoka last year when we were here the same time, a different month, almost the same date. This is an yearly event for us Wana-Anga, and therefore I'm very grateful to take this opportunity to welcome all our members. But I will begin by welcoming my board of directors led by the chairman for this occasion. Secondly, I will take also this opportunity to welcome all our members. In fact, they are the most important to us. That's why we are having this kind of launch today. Again, where we are, we have got a person who has been hosting us all these years. From the time you had the secretary said, master of ceremony said that we have been, we started in 1979 December. We have been, all along we have been hosted inside here. So our director and the patron of Wana-Anga feel welcomed in this occasion. To our guests, we have got guests whom we invited. I can see some of them have already come, and some are on the way coming. I will be very happy to welcome them to attend this occasion. We also have our auditor, is also on the way. I will also take this opportunity to welcome him. Last but not least, you remember last year, the same time, we had got a launch of our strategic plan. Among the issues that were in that paper or book was the case in point where the launch is going to take place. I think, just as I promised that we will be reading it as our Bible, and that is exactly what we have done. Therefore, I'm not forgetting our staff, who are the key pillars of this launch, and therefore appreciate them all. And where they are, I would request that if they are around, let them wave to the crowd. I know some of them are being seen in the, otherwise I have no much. And feel comfortable. After launch, we'll be going into our normal AGM. I will also expect all of us to participate courageously. Otherwise, thank you all and enjoy.
How will the system benefit us?
Oh yeah. In fact, much is going to be said by the chairman about how system is going to help us. But already, for us, the users, particularly me included together with my team, the system has made it very easy for us compared to the old system that we had. In fact, even when you compare our number in the office, things are done right in time. The errors are very much minimized. And even the service to our members, I think right now it is very timely. Some of the issues, you don't even have to come to us in the office. You do it at your house where you are sitting. Therefore, I'm very much happy about the system. Thank you very much. Mr. Hussein, back to you.
A big hand to our CEO. As the CEO has mentioned, as you are all aware, we are housed by the Kenya Meteorological Department, and the director is here with us. He also doubles up as the patron of this great society. And in humility, I want us to welcome him to make his remarks. Karibu.
Thanks, Mr. Muriuki, for giving me this opportunity. I want to recognize all the chief guests that are sitting with us this morning, and to tell you karibuni. We are glad to be together to continue steering this great movement, the Sacco, that has been of benefit to virtually all of us. Usually, going by the titles that you have heard Mr. Muriuki mention, they normally give me a speech which I'm supposed to edit and then come and read. So in their wisdom, so as to manage time, they decided that today I'm on my own, and so I will not disappoint them. Yeah, but we are glad with what is happening. There is something that people call old school. That is in reference to technology. But I regard it as a mindset, and is one of the things to discard. Allow yourself to move with the technology. And so we are here to just embrace that we are ready to do things better, as our CEO has said, to do things better, to improve. We are happy with what we are doing. We are happy with our status, but we can do better. And that is why we want to launch the new system, and I fully support this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bwana Director. We have a very good host, the KMD, which I also work in, and the bulk of our members are actually from KMD. I wish to kindly request those that are seated past the 4th row to move ahead. These seats were meant for you. After these people, these are now the other VIPs. So we wish to promote Oduk and others. And the gentleman inspects, please come over. You are actually our VIPs today. Yes, the next speaker in line is Coop Bank. We have a very good working relationship with Coop Bank. They are our bankers. The ATM services are integrated with the Coop Bank. This core banking, the new core banking system even enhances the services that we shall get, and more details will be coming from the chair. But I wish now to welcome the representative of Coop Bank. Please come over. Let's appreciate him.
Our chief guests today, both the chairman and your board, our able CEO Vincent, a veteran in the movement, and your staff, honorable members, good morning. Hamjambo. You know, it's a cold morning, and these are the people who tell us whether it's going to be more cold. So I know you are prepared for the weather. You cannot be, no one in Kenya can be more prepared than you. So my name is Edward Mutuaruhio. I work in Cooperative Bank of Kenya as the head of Sacco banking. I'm here representing my director Vincent Marango, pokeeni salamu zake, who is outside the nation for some other duties. And I'm accompanied by the relationship manager who handles this account. I'll request him to stand. He's Michael Ngoroi. Michael Ngoroi is the one who manages the account. Thank you. Chairman, as Cooperative Bank, the bank that is owned by the cooperative movement, we are proud to be associated and to partner with Wana-Anga. Wana-Anga, as our able treasurer have mentioned, started their business in 1979. This was barely 11 years since the inception of Cooperative Bank, which was started in 1968. So we are almost watu wa rika moja. And Cooperative Bank, as you all may be knowing, is that it's owned by these cooperatives. Wana-Anga being one of them, and that's why I know, Chairman, you keep on mentioning that there is that COP holding dividends that we pay every year, and we are looking forward for the payment in the next month. So Treasurer, prepare for something to come. We thank God for that. And this is all possible because of the partnership we have had with the cooperative movement. Now for the day's agenda, and I know this one is on the launch on your core banking system, we are happy for you. Core Bank, in 2023, we launched a new robust system, and I know the kind of journey you have gone through for you to achieve that. It's not an easy journey. It's a great achievement, and we are proud of you, Chair, and the CEO and the team that have done that, and I'm proud that the Treasurer was the one chairing that whole process. So we usually say that every now and then we have to keep on our changes constant. It has to keep on changing, and that's why we are saying that it has been a journey. The manual system, a new core banking system, and now right now we have another core banking system. All this is geared to serve the member. As Cooperative Bank, we also very proud of that. And now having ourselves a new system, and you having a new system, it means we will collaborate even more and we'll be able to integrate in a better way. Allow me to just mention A few things. I'm happy I've seen Centrino, your system vendors, or the one who are supporting you. We have worked well with them. They are a good system provider. And as such, we'll be able to integrate your services with our services to ensure that members enjoy the service. I want to mention something. The CEO have said something to do with the reconciliations. And with this new core banking system, we'll be able to integrate your system with our system such that when your member enters our branches, and I know we have quite a number of 200 branches across the country. So whenever a member goes and deposits their money into their Wana-Anga Sacco account, the money will be enabled to be reflected immediately without any human intervention into your account in Wana-Anga through an integration we call business-to-business integration. This is enabled by adopting the new core banking system that you have seen. Basically, this tells you that you don't have to be worried. Whether you're in Migori, you enter into a core bank in Migori, you deposit money, and immediately, if you have that enabled SMS, you'll be able to see the money has reflected, whether it's your savings, whether it's the loan you are paying, or whether it's the share capital you are contributing. That's a great milestone. Number two, through this integration, I know Wana-Anga is opening the common board, and as it's continuing to expand its membership, you'll be getting some checkoffs that they say that if you're not on the national payment system, it's not possible for us to send money to Wana-Anga because we want to send the money directly into your individual account. Even if you leave the core employer within the meteorological department, even if you go to a private company, we shall enable your salary or your investment or your remittances to be directly sent into your account here without also any human intervention. Allow me to say, for example, if you are working on in a private company as a researcher, and they ask you what is your bank account, confidently give Wana-Anga account, because we shall enable it in such a way that you shall be able to receive the money into the FOSA account without having any struggle. So that's a great milestone among so many others that we shall continue working together. So Chairman, we are so much delighted in working together and realizing the dreams of this new core banking system. Thank you so much. Wish you well and count on our support as we progress on this. God bless Wana-Anga Sacco.
How many branches do you have?
Cooperative Bank have currently around 200 branches across this country. So, meaning,
yes,
even if Wana-Anga has only this one branch,
yes,
then we can serve all your members from all our branches across the country. God bless you.
Thank you, thank you. Let's put our hands together one more time. Yes, that is very, very good news. It's an exciting moment that it's as if we shall have, Wana-Anga will have over 200 branches spread across the nation. Thank God for technology. Asante sana. CIC has joined us, the representative. Yes, you're just in time to make your remarks, so kindly proceed to the podium.
God is good. And all the time. Thank you very much. My name is Hannah Njambi, as you've heard from CIC Insurance, and apologies for walking in a little bit late, but thank God we just come in at the right time. And congratulations for everything that's going on and for all the partnership that we've had with Wana-Anga. Thank you very much for the support. So today, I am not the speaker. I have come with my colleague. She's called Sylvia, and we have something interesting that we want to share with you. So thank you very much. Sylvia is from the subsidiary of Asset Management. Yeah, so today we just want to speak to you a little bit on investment. Thank you very much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Bwana asifiwe.
Amen.
Nisalimieni kwa hewa tafadhali. Kama tutakunywa chai. So as you have heard, my name is Sylvia Kimani, and again, apologies for our tardiness, but we are happy to be able to have made it here well, and happy to see you all. So as my colleague Jambi has mentioned, I work for CIC Asset Management. Actually, generally, we're in CIC Group, so basically it is group of companies, but specifically, I work under Asset Management, which is an investment arm. And initially, we used to have a partnership with Wana-Anga, but we are hoping that going forward, we can be able to enjoy a partnership. So let me talk about what it is that we have for you. Then you can tell me whether it suits your needs and whether it is appealing to you. So as asset management, we got our licensing in the year 2007, but we actually started our business really well in 2010 and have been running since. And as we speak, we are currently the biggest fund manager in East Africa. So haven't we done well? Please clap for us. Thank you. So in line with that, we hope that we can be able to partner with also Wana-Anga, and we can be able to do business with you. So we invest funds, and basically we're a fund manager who is in an ecosystem. The ecosystem is that you as a society, you as an individual, as a chama, as a couple, as a church, are able to invest with us. So you as the investor, we receive the funds as fund managers, we invest it on your behalf, okay? Then whatever investment we make, we give you a return on investment. Are we together so far? So this return on investment is usually very competitive, and the beauty is, as our partner there has mentioned, Cooperative Bank, they are actually our custodian. So what happens is, we receive the money, yes, as CIC Asset Management, but the money actually goes into a cooperative bank account. Then what we do, Cooperative Bank, as our custodian, gets to invest the money as we direct them to be able to give you the rates that we'll be able to give you as a competitive return, okay? Then above that, we have who we call the trustee. And the trustee is actually the owner of the assets. So what the trustee does is to oversee what the custodian is doing. So if you realize, there's a watchdog over everybody. Now, for us, our watchdog is both custodian, Cooperative Bank, above that trustee, and then we also have an auditor. Our auditor is PricewaterhouseCoopers, okay? So the auditor, of course, comes to make sure, just the same way your accounts are audited, they come to make sure that our books are in order, okay? Then on top of all that, we have a regulator. And our regulator, as insurance, the regulator is IRA, who is Insurance Regulatory Authority. For us, as an investment arm, our regulator is Capital Markets Authority. So that is our watchdog, okay? And so what happens is they have to make sure that we are doing the right thing with investors' funds. So our money market fund is basically a short-term investment. So a short-term investment which allows you to be able to recall your money when you require it. We understand that as a society, sometimes you have highs and lows of your seasons in terms of borrowing, isn't it? So there are times, maybe like when school is about to be opened, the season is very high, so the borrowing is high. During Christmas, so during that period when the season is quite low, we can invest your money, give your society a return on investment, and this return can aid in building up the dividends that they give to you. And instead of money lying idle or concentrated in one area, you can diversify, believe in us, trust us as the people who have given us the funds, and we'll be able to grow your funds. Thank you for that. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, CIC, for our partnership, and even for this sensitization that there are other opportunities to partner in. We were expecting the Director of Cooperatives, Nairobi County, and also our sub-county cooperative officer, but I'm told they'll be joining us later. So since we have another event right after this, we will just proceed on. And online, I see that we have 284 members who are logged in. Let's appreciate those that are logged in. Again, in this auditorium, this corner seems to be very popular for some reason. I don't know why why people are avoiding this middle row, but all the same, we respect your choice of seats. And now, without any further ado, I wish to call upon our chairman, our very own Charles Maina Ngunjiri, to come and give us an overview of the core banking system. Karibu, mwenyekiti.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished honorable members of Wana-Anga. We are happy when we see you around. When I see we are 300 online, and I can see we've got almost another 150. I think this shows the seriousness that we have in the activities and the affairs of the Sacco. I want to start recognizing our patron, who is also the director of the Kenya Meteorological Department. Thank you for hosting us for all those years, which are now close to 50 years. From 79 to date, you can see the journey that we have had. Cooperative Bank, we have been with you. And Edward and Michael, and say hi to Marango, because we know how we move around with you guys. And indeed, the journey has been very, very successful. When I hear and I know that the latest bank branch that you have opened is in Maimahio, correct? Yes, that's the latest. So we are following you very closely. And therefore, the partnership that you have just mentioned about for us is also very key. I know for sure when we say that when the members bank in your corporate bank and the money comes straight to us, that's a big business we are talking about. CIC, Sylvia, Hannah Jambi, you have been with us for many, many years. We have patronized a lot of your products. And we are even happy that you invited us to Mombasa recently. And the summit was very successful. We took a lot of take home, and say hi to the team and even to the chairman, Kuria, who is really doing a good job for the group CIC. Therefore, we continue patronizing, and even members themselves, even individually, we have a unit trust. Individually, we are on the Sacco. So therefore, we are there for a long haul, and therefore we'll even give you more opportunity during the AGM, because this program is also very short, to ensure that we do the launch. So I know the director cooperative is on the way. We had also invited Sasra and all the other partners. If they come around, please alert us so that we are able to move. So for us, this core banking that we are launching today, we have just heard that we started the journey of computerization way back in 2005, having gotten now the old system, which we are calling the legacy system, in 2008. That's close about 17 years, isn't it? And you know how systems get obsolete. We have really struggled to stay with that system, to ensure that also we make maximum use of it. And therefore, with this new system, we are very sure that it's going to serve us for the next, maybe almost another 20 years. And of course, it came to a point whereby even the vendor themselves could not support the old system. We did not just migrate for the sake of migrating. It's for your benefit, and also for the benefit of our partners, and more important to the Sacco itself, to ensure that we are in tune with the technology as it moves. Did you say it's moving? ICT. Is it moving? Oh, it's there. Okay. So, for this matter, we really encourage all of us to ensure that we use the current system as it is. Let me say that it was already approved by SASRA, and even in here, they should be able to say that, because you don't just go to the market and buy the system. They have to see that really you are also within the budgets which are available, and they are not inflated to the extent that members don't suffer. So what are the features of this system? You will see that we have a credit management, we have member portal. I'm sure recently you received an SMS telling you that you can be able to log in the portal, and in a portal you are able to do yourself several issues. You can see your account statements. If you have got fixed deposit with us, you can see. If you have got share capital, you are able to see how much. If you are talking of the deposits that you have, you are able to see them, and so, and the savings. So therefore, this is an area that you have controls. You don't need to keep on now calling the office and telling us to give you a statement and the rights. So it's easy for you to have the control of the system yourself. So again, there's what we call the customer relations. There are so many enhanced controls, and eventually what we want to do is to have what we call the mobile banking. So in the credit management, you will see that you have what we call member pre-qualification. You yourself, you can even be able to log in the system if you want to take a loan and see how much am I able to qualify. There's a system you are able to log in there, look at your shares, look at the type of loan that you want, and you can even do the pre-qualification even before you come to the office, where the office is going to do the appraisal, and the system is also going to have the approval system. One of the key areas that we've been having is the guarantorship. So we have the e-guarantorship. We are partnered, of course, with the Presta, whereby we have a system. You don't have to go hunting for a guarantor physically. You just set it in the system, gets to you, you're able to guarantee the person, and therefore you get the loan easily. So this is through what we call the Wana-Anga integration, which already you are able to use even up to now. Again, we have what we call the loan classification, whether it's a performance, whether it's a loss, whether it's a, all those classifications have now been enhanced. Loan recovery, again, the system is able to give you alerts, SMS alerts to the loanee, to the defaulter, and even to the guarantor themselves. And to the extent that we have also integrated this system to the CRB system, such that if you are not paying the loan as per the law, then you are a candidate to be taken to CRB. Please make sure that you are not taken there. And it can even be able to attach guarantors within the same system that we are talking about. So within the member portal, as I said, and this is the most popular one that members are already playing around with it, and of course we give our ICT officer a few minutes just to do a small demonstration, so that for you who have not yet captured what is going on, you can be able to do that. So once you log in, of course you require your ID, the password, which is a security code, and of course you'll also be receiving what we call the OTP, that is a code. And the available menus, as you have seen, and I know you have been practicing, I can see one officer is already doing it now. There is a dashboard which you are able to see your accounts, the further services. One of it is a menu called Contact Us. this will be able to give you even ticketing system. You can see the road services and also the my document that you may wish also to look at. In the customer relations, you'll see that we got real-time alerts, that is emails and SMS. You are able to get the statements, as I said, monthly or on demand. Again, this contractor's ticketing system, even if it's a complaint, it gets in the system and you are able to see it, and it cannot be manipulated. So you can understand that really it's for our benefit. The other enhanced control systems is one of the things that we've been covering around is the budget. This budget now that you are going to approve today in the AGM will be input in the system. And the system is able to tell you that you may not go beyond what you have already been approved by the AGM. So, and it is a tool that is going to help the management through the board to ensure that what has been set is aligned to. Of course, users' roles, the officers who are in the offices, the credit, and all the users of the system have now been aligned, unlike in the previous system. It has also enhanced audit trails and security. Security is very important because, again, we don't want to have a hacked system. So this is an area that we are very, very careful, especially when you are dealing with finances. And of course, the biometric. Right now, you should be able to go with your finger, and your biometrics are taken, and you're able to get the services using the biometric services. The artificial intelligence and the business intelligence is also available because, you know, of late, when you don't talk about AI, I think you are not in that tech system. That's where everything is moving. So again, we are in tune and moving forward with the global system as they are moving in the technology. So what we are remaining with, and we are a bit careful, is the mobile banking. This is going to be the next phase. And one of the key areas to ensure that our security is watertight. The banks and the rest will tell you that hackers are outside there to fish out your money, and that's where we are a bit careful. And until such a time that our system is fully secure, this is an area that we are a bit slow, but very sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we have for you. And for a small demonstration, I will request our ICT officer, Like, who has been very, very, very focal in this system, to just do a small demo for you to appreciate what is going on. Like?
Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yes, thank you, Chair, and thank you, the invited guests and the board members. My presentation will be not so long, but it will be engaging. And I will request those who are online to try this, because we have been working on a system that is really going to sort your problems. We don't want you guys to be traveling all the way to come for some services at the Sacco. So it will be a short presentation, but it will be engaging. So those who have their laptops, those who have their phones, kindly just try what we are going to do, because what we are going to show you today is how you can access your account on your phone and on your laptops, because the system has the capability of showing you a statement. So I'll just request the projection of the screen. So the first thing, the tech, please, just project the presentation. I will request everyone who is able to do it just to log in to our website. It is Wana-Anga.co.ke. So when you log into the portal, to the website, The first thing you'll get is our website, which is just a place where we get information. But there's a point there written members portal. So when you click on the members portal, what you'll get, it will redirect you to a login page that appears as such. So everyone who has not registered, for now you might not get the chance because we send you an SMS with the password. You can use that password. But for those who have activated and those who want to be activated, you can contact the office. But those who have activated, the first login page that will come up is like the one you're seeing on the screen. It will ask you for your ID number, your password, and then there's a unique security code that appears every other time. This is a security feature, so it will keep changing every time you log in. But when it comes up, you enter the same security code where it's written, enter the security code. Then after that, you'll get to a page that shows, yes, that shows the first thing. It will ask you for send verification code. This is an OTP. And there are two ways that you can receive the OTP. The first one is through an SMS to your phone. The second one is through an email to your email that you've given the Sacco. So this security code comes to your phone or your email, the one you've given us. So don't use any other phone to try to get the email. I mean the code. When you get the OTP code, you have to click submit for it to come. So when you see, you choose either phone or email, then you click submit. When it comes, you will enter the verification code. It is a one-time password and it has a timeline, so it expires. Once you put it in, it will log you into your portal. And the first thing you'll get, the portal looks the way it is on the screen. There will be the dashboard. And the dashboard will show you particularly how your account is behaving, all the accounts you have in Wana-Anga. It will show you if you have arrears in loan. And I'll explain what we mean by arrears, because recently we had an issue with members complaining that, why do you have an arrear? Previously, we were not able to send you arrears. And arrears is not a money we request from you. It is part of the loan. But the arrears means that you are behind in a certain payment. So if you took a loan today and you promise that you're paying by next month, if it goes in 1 day's arrear, you are behind in your payment. So the arrears shows that actually you are behind in your payment. So you need to actually move and pay what you have in arrears, because now it comes to what the chair was saying of classification, and that hits into your dividends. Because as per the law, there is what we call IFRS 9, and this qualification makes every loan that you give out, you must provide. And where do you provide from? From the profits. So if you know your loan is in arrears of, let's say, 200,000, no, that provision will come from your income. So it will eat into your dividends. So there are members who complain that dividends are low, yet they are behind in their loan payment. It is the same money that you are supposed to be paid that is put into provision. So let's always try to make our loans to be performing. Then after that page of the dashboard, we have the second page that shows what we call accounts. And from your end, you are able to see all your account details. And this entails what we call your savings, that is the withdrawal, the amount that you can access. It has what we call share as and deposit and loans. So you are able to know what your balance is without coming to the Sacco. You are able to print the statement on your side. So don't say, I want a statement from the Sacco, and yet you have it on your fingerprint. I mean finger point. So you can just insert your account and you'll get all the details that you want. Then the second one is what we call Tim? It's not moving. Okay. We have what we call the fixed deposits. For those who invest with us on fixed deposit, you are able to see when it is maturing, what rate you are given, what the value of that fixed deposit is. So you don't need to call the office to say, how much is my interest? And another thing is you'll get the notifications on your phone when it is maturing. I'll not talk much about that, But I'll come back to contractors. So there's a point where we talk about contractors, and I think the chairman was talked about it well. When it comes to contractors, there's a way we are now doing the ticketing. So that is very important. But I'll go to the loans. There's a menu for loan, the loans that you have, the loan services. So you can know which loans you've applied for, the state of that loan, and the loans you've guaranteed, the people who have guaranteed you. So right now you cannot say that I didn't know someone is not paying the loan. You have the capability on your mobile or on your laptop to see those you've guaranteed, how are their loans performing. So you don't say I didn't know, you didn't inform me. You have it on your fingerprints. You can click anytime and see that I guaranteed so and so, how is this loan performing. Then the other one we'll go to is the menu that we call My Documents. And going forward, here is where we'll put all your slips, even dividend slips. For this year, we've just moved, you might not get it here. But starting next year, when you get the dividends, the slip will be there. You don't need to come to the office for printing. Then I'll go to the last menu which I've talked about, which is the contractors. All your complaints, we are getting away from you writing on the email, because at times email might not be reacted to. So we are encouraging members, whenever you have a complaint or you have something to raise, log into your portal, raise it on the contractors. Describe what your problem is, and it will get to us on real time. So this is a major area. We are getting away from you doing emails, doing WhatsApp, doing all that. Just go to your portal, raise it. Then I think that is the end of the presentation. And I want to thank you guys for most of you guys have logged into the portal. Thank you for embracing technology, because that's where we are going. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, Ricky. I don't know whether I'm on. A better hand for our ICT manager. He's been very instrumental in this whole process. And I'm glad that Wana-Anga is not being left behind. As this was being presented, I remember when I was newly employed in the early 90s, 1991. That time there were no ATM services, and you had to queue only for you to learn that your salary had not been credited at the counter, and we left very disappointed. Then they introduced a board where they would write the salaries of the institutions that had credited salaries. Then there came the ATM. You remember the famous Barclays advert, the dancing guy. And there was resistance. Guys were asking, how can I be served by a machine? Who will count my money? I want to be served by a lady. But I'm glad that technology has taken over and Wana-Anga has not been left behind. So it's a very big plus for the Sacco. Last year, I stood here and I was the MC for the strategic launch. Again, I'm witnessing history today, the launch of this new core banking system. I am a privileged man. And kudos to our chairman, our very able chairman, who is ensuring that the implementation of the strategic plan is on course. And now the moment that we have been waiting for is finally here. I want to call upon the chairman, because this is his moment. Cometh the time, cometh the moment. And please cover this. Cameras, all cameras now focus on this. The podium, I think, will have to be moved.
Yes, Susan.
Our guests, kindly, I think let's move closer while still allowing the cameras to be able to capture this, because it has to be frozen in pictures. Yes. So I will request him to, the guests, please just hold on. The guests. Is this mic working? Yes. Yes. This is the moment. So there'll be two things. He will cut the ribbon. Then after that, I will count from 10 to 0. And then we shall see what happens next. So kindly proceed with cutting the ribbon, Bwana Chairman. Again, come on, members, why you guys don't want to dance with us? DJ, come again, selector, as they say. We need a dance from the members also. Yes. My residence, my president. Hey, wimbo imeenda wapi? Yes. You can sit down now. We are the one with the power today. Let's sit down now. Thank you. Yes, let's move this one. You can take it back. Before we cut the cake, is to appreciate all the teams that have worked throughout this journey. I know my board members have been very, very, very active on this, particularly the team which was leading the implementation of the core banking, led by the CEO. All the staff have been very, very, very helpful. The members, I know we had even to close the system for a weekend over Saturday, and in fact starting from a Friday, so that we were able to migrate. And we were able to come back on a Monday. Thank you for your indulgence. And that's why we have come this far. The team, led by the treasurer, who are actually the implementation policy team, can you stand up just for recognition? Yeah, this is a team that as a board, we give them mandate for them to go do that.
the treasurer, Muyuki, we have the secretary, that's Peter, and then we have Claudia Ogundu, Magdalena Terry. They were all capable of doing this, but we had to get a small team to do that. Thank you very much for the good job. While I appreciate all the staff, I just want to appreciate specifically, on their behalf, our ICT manager, who burnt the midnight oil. In fact, they slept when we were doing the migration in the office, trying to ensure that the system works. So, Licky, Lotta, please come around. We want to give you even a certificate of appreciation. So we are really privileged to have these kind of committed officers, and they are of international standards, I would say so. So let us keep motivating them and ensure that we get the best out of the staff that we have. So with this, perhaps whoever is taking us to the cake?
Thank you, Chairman, and good morning, everyone. A beautiful occasion like this deserves a beautiful cake, isn't it? Yes. You will agree with me that the Bible says that in Psalms 126, verse 3, the Lord has done great things for us. We are filled with joy. So therefore, please, as we embrace you members, empower you, let me ask the chairman, please, to come and with the CEO to come and help us to cut the cake, please. The cake is written only one word, transitioning. Wana-Anga is transitioning. We are embracing a new era, an era of technology, an era of accessibility, an era where we are empowering you as a member with our commitment to serve you better. Thank you.
Yes, as the chair comes on, we would also like to have our patron, please. Karibu sana. You know, when we have a patron, we feel warm.
And a patron who also loves cake.
So we hold it, the three of us.
Let us say cheers now.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hip hip. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Cheers to Wana-Anga.
Okay. I'm passing this. Vice Chair. Hapo. Okay. Let me take to our guest.
the interest of time, yeah, we shall continue serving cake, but I'll request, we need to take some photos. I will be guided by Ricky. Kindly, let's come and take some photos. Photographers, please prepare. Ricky, guide this photo session. Members have not gotten cake. Mukolwe was here very early. Start with Mukolwe.
I think because of time, we will do it this way. The cake is still here. You will get to eat it. But I'll ask all the board